now.
Hey y'all!
Peace.
It's me, Pretty Princess, back with another video. And this is a different type video for me because I normally don't review stuff. Because really the only show that I review is Black Ink. But I'm here to kind of give you my spiritual perspective of Beyonce's Lemonade.
Is that what we talking
Yeah. Now, I don't care about what's going on with Jay-Z and Becky with the good hair. I don't care about that because some of you have put way too much emphasis on Beyonce's marriage and Becky with the good hair, and you have missed the complete point of this album review. You missed the boat on this one, ladies. A lot of y'all did, but I'm here to help you. So this entire video, I'm gonna call it a video because it's not a movie. It's kind of, I guess it's her album in
It's like a music video.
Yeah.
I think she called it a visual album.
A visual album. Thank you. You are here for something. These are the main keys: intuition, denial, anger, apathy, emptiness, accountability, reformation, forgiveness, resurrection, hope, and redemption. Those are the main points of this entire video. Now, this starts out with Beyonce in a black hood, and I don't know, I can't remember if she's talking or singing, but that doesn't matter. And she is in a field and she walks out on this building, and you can tell she's contemplating, and then she takes a step off, which looks like a suicide. But when she falls off this building, you're thinking, oh God, she's about to hit the ground. But she doesn't hit the ground. She hits a body of water, which in itself is a cleansing or a rebirth. And in this situation, I think it was a rebirth, because you can see the turmoil going on in the water when she's in there. Is whatever that spirit is she's fighting, it's fighting against her to be released because it doesn't want to be released. Because when spirits attach themselves to us, or when we accept a certain spirit into our lives, they don't want to be released because they've gotten here and they've gotten comfortable in this body. So why would they want to leave? You know, if I have a spirit on me that then got in my body and got comfortable, why would it want to go anywhere? So you can see that turmoil and see that spirit fighting her to remain, and see her fighting to release that spirit. And she did. Because the next scene, you see her, she's in this beautiful yellow dress, and she's walking out of this building, and the scene is like she's walking on water, because she's walking and this water is flowing out with her. Hopefully we can get the image of that. She's walking and this water is flowing out with her. And the only thing that I could think of was that's Oshun. Now, if you want to know what Oshun is, you can look that up because I'm not going to go into the whole aspect of Oshun, but I will let you know that Oshun is a Yoruba deity. She is the goddess of the river waters. She is one of the most sought after orishas sexually. She is one of the most powerful orishas. She's sweet. She is the goddess of fertility. So that is the goddess that we seek, people seek. If they're having problems having babies, if you're having problems conceiving, you want to go to Oshun and ask her nicely for help, and she will help you in that area. And the one thing about Oshun is that she's extremely beautiful, but she's extremely destructive. And Beyonce showed that in her first skit, how she came out in this beautiful dress. Beautiful. But she was wielding that bat in destruction and laughing. Because that's one of Oshun's trademarks, is that beautiful laugh. Even when she's dancing, she's laughing, throwing her head back. Even when she's concocting a potion to kill you, she's laughing. Because Oshun is a beautiful woman on one side and a very fierce witch on the other. And it is my belief that Beyonce has killed off Sasha Fierce because she no longer needs her. Beyonce has gotten to a point where she has grown to a level where she no longer needs her alter ego to help her. Because Beyonce used to say, oh, well, you know, when I get out on stage, I use Sasha Fierce because she's the one that is bold and expressive, and I'm quiet and shy. And you know that Beyonce doesn't like to do a lot of interviews. She doesn't like to talk a lot. So I really think that Beyonce is growing to the point where she no longer needs that particular alter ego. Will she get another one? Who knows? But I think in this album, Beyonce is showing you growth. She's showing you that she's growing and progressing. Like everybody, I watched a lot of reviews and people were upset that she wasn't twerking and there was no trap beats in this, because this album was personal for her. She had to make a statement that is different from what she did in the past because she is growing. When you grow, you do things differently. And people were saying, oh, well, she got us hyped up to beat up somebody and let's beat up men and throw up the middle finger. That's because you missed the message. If you hyped up about hurting somebody or hurting Becky with the good hair, you missed the message. You need to go back and watch the video again so you can get these points down. This video was about change, forgiveness, love, respect, cleansing, healing. I mean, it showed a lot of fire, a lot of water. Fire is always cleansing. Water is cleansing. So Beyonce is on what y'all say. She on that new shit. She is. And either you gonna get the information. Stop trying to get information. We not dancing. Beyonce ain't dancing in this video. She's trying to give you information. And she's giving it to you in a way that is visual so you can see it instead of speaking it to you, because she's hoping that you'll be able to see it with all this imagery. This video had so many subliminal spiritual parts to it. That's why a lot of you people didn't understand it. So what you have to do is open up your mind and say, I want to receive the message that Beyonce has for me, and then you'll get it. Stop looking for a track beat in everything. Everything ain't about dancing. So Beyonce is trying to tell women it's time to get serious now. Not information. We ain't lining up to do no twerking. We getting information here. She's giving us information, not putting us in formation. Do you have anything to say?
I like the video.
He likes the album.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm not.
Okay, this is
Okay.
the first Beyonce album that I ever had, and so
Me too.
I can't say that I'm a big Beyonce fan. I respect the child. I'm it's just not my music. But I didn't even know anything about it until Babe had said that she wanted to watch the Lemonade video, and I didn't know what it was. And when I came up to watch it with her, I came into the middle of it. Well, I missed the beginning, so all I saw, and me not knowing anything about Beyonce. I mean, I know she's an iconic. I mean, and she's a beautiful woman, and I saw her at the Super Bowl thing, and I thought that was a pretty good concert. Her song Formation, I liked the beat on that. But I've never seen, I've seen clips of Beyonce dancing and stuff like that. So my Beyonce knowledge is limited. And so me coming into this, and I saw the video, and when you come into the middle of it, I'm just seeing images and stuff, and I hear narrations, and I'm going over, and I see people, and I know nobody in the thing. Later on, Babe was telling me that her Jay-Z's parents or something like that was in there.
His grandmother.
And I don't know these people. I'm just looking at it. So at the end of it, I'm like, well, it was interesting. I didn't see anything like, a message, but I watched it again, and from beginning to end, and then I was like, oh, okay. And so what I saw in there was an awakening. I didn't see there was a lot of some rage and some going-ons about infidelity and things like that. But in the end, I saw this forgiveness. Now, I don't know if this was about Jay-Z or anything like that, but it's interesting that iconic musicians do paint a picture. They're artists. And they're giving out an expression. And that expression is up to the beholder's interpretation. What I saw, not knowing anything about Beyonce's life and Jay-Z, I know they're married, but I don't know anything beyond that. So me seeing that, it seemed like, okay, there was some problems. But when the credits roll, I noticed that both Jay-Z and Beyonce were heavily involved in this. And it's kind of weird to say, babe, I'm gonna mess up on you, but let's come back and
make a movie about it.
Make a movie about it. But hey, there are many artists, especially musicians, who do their best work in pain. I understand.
But we have to remember that Beyonce is an artist. What better way to convey a message than to show someone that you are familiar with? You will get the message if I show you Jay-Z. You gonna get that. You will understand hurt and pain if I show you my husband. I'm not saying that it wasn't about Jay-Z. I'm just saying that don't let that be the focal point of this entire video.
Yeah, well,
Don't miss the point by only focusing on the fact that, oh, she's saying that Jay-Z cheated on her. Don't let that be the focal point. We have 15 minutes. Should we make this 2 parts?
Well, I guess so.
Okay, we'll be back in a minute.
1 for the money, 2 for the show. Don't play me, honey, this is how we go.